Yeah. This is a thank you for everything. A semicolon hovering where something once was menacing. A soon to be continued that exists after the ending screen. The only song I know that I would ever even wish to sing. When heat is blistering, you're the ice that's glistening inside my cup of tea, which is also you. Interesting. Throughout all the seasons in this transition of winter, spring, you've been here beside me with the sweet nothings you're whispering. You're a lovable, angelic piece of perfect, and anything I do for you is worth it times 1.5 million. We can sit and be resilient and laugh in between the subtle compliments and billions of half kiss, half hug, half cuddle moments we share. And I know it's unfair that we could only spend a few days here, but I'm yours and I think that it's clear. So forget about goodbye, this is see you soon, my dear. Cause I love you and I'd like to spend forever in the subtle warmth inside your arms like fireplace's embers. I will try my best to keep you by my side until the weather turns apocalyptic and we end up drifting to the nether. But we'd still be wearing sweaters when we got there, cause we're both way too caught up all in our cuteness to care about hot air. And even if it burnt me alive, I'd have my crosshairs set up on your heart, making art, cause why stop there? I'd keep on creating for you till my final days, dancing in the living room and smooching while the vinyl plays. I've been losing track of the romantic shit I'm trying to say, but basically I love you and that's kinda gay. I'ma stay by your side when I can, and keep your grip on my hand, cause we can both hear the compliments coming in from these pals of mine. I've been wondering if you would be my Valentine. We all got internet personas we hide behind. We all got demons deep inside us, we try to hide, and I forgot who it is I truly am long ago, but I'll keep searching for it while I can. I knew a boy who could outline a shape in a second. Its display was eclectic in a way that was second to none. He had a hand that swam like fish in the seas, and a pen stroke that'd bring any critic to his knees. It was beautiful, flowing like the blood inside my arteries. He painted hearts as targets and was practicing his archery, mastering the artistry he carried in his chest, until at best it was a godsend and worst was a part of me, till suddenly things began to seem different. Moods dissipated into blue and gray pigments, but surface-wise his screen names were never inefficient as a method to communicate that happiness was with him. So a couple thousand people saw a perfectly innocuous complexion while I was trying to talk him through depression. The lesson to be learned is that your heroes aren't invincible, just normal folks who often need expression, so pause and leave a message. If you want, they'd probably appreciate it. Internet personas we hide behind. We all got demons deep inside us, we try to hide, and I forgot who it is I truly am long ago, but I'll keep searching for it while I can. I knew a person who could cultivate the words that they aligned in a way that could coerce a train to fly. A perfect state of mind in which to learn creative rhymes until their person was unburdened by the verses they designed and they began to lose their touch. The little quirks in all their writing became terse and uninviting, and ingesting any lettering they surgeoned into life instead of being entertainment was inert and just absurd, and all the work was fucking tiring, and suddenly they were writing less and less. In spite of their success, they saw no light and second guessed the creativity they harbored in their heart. There's only so much fucking artwork you can make till you forget the way to start. So a couple million people saw some dipping in the frequency of music while they fought idiosyncrasy that slept as mental illness and woke as some peculiar trait of thought that masqueraded as a symptom of a hindering delinquency. I hope that all these words have made you think of me. Internet personas, internet personas, we all got internet personas. 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 This is a sunny sky, this is a starry night. This is an afternoon I'll spend inside your arms held tight. This is a question mark, this is a final thought. This is a happy ending snuck into the epilogue. This is a separate building, this is the journey there. This is the scenic route, this is your messy hair. This is a promise kept, an honored lesson taught it to you through the monumental light, alive inside your armor suit. This is the reason I've been shaking when I speak, always terribly afraid to make mistakes and make you leave. It's a shame I'm scared of heights, cause when you sweep me off my feet, I can feel the ground beneath me start to sink into the sea. I can feel the clouds above me coming closer to my touch. I can almost taste the heavens, but compared to you it's much the same as everything else. Another book on the shelf, it's just too hard to explain, so I'm repeating myself like, this is a broken record, this is a broken record, this is a broken record, you'll always know me better. This is a broken record, this is a broken record, this is a broken record, so I'll be yours forever. This is the celebration, this is the party hat, this is the cellophane in which my heart is wrapped. I'm peeling it back, cause I've been feeling the love. And this is absolute bliss, and this can fit like a glove. And this is peace on the earth, this is me what it's worth. I'm not completely sure, but still this here's the final draft. And this is an epitaph for every negative emotion on a separate path. And this is the safest feeling ever to be felt. It's a message in the morning that intends to make you melt. And honestly, it's my magnum opus. This is a storybook where all the illustrations have a super friendly look. Cordial shook hand in an important event with stainless steel silverware and a porcelain dish. It's the weight of the pull inside of a torrent of fish, a metaphor used precisely to make it more than it is. This is a broken record, this is a broken record, this is a broken record, you'll always know me better. This is a broken record, this is a broken record, this is a broken record, so I'll be yours forever. This is a broken record, this is a broken record, this is a broken record, you'll always know me better. This is a broken record, this is a broken record, this is a broken record, so I'll be yours forever. This is a broken record, this is a broken record, this is a broken record, you'll always know me better. This is a broken record, this is a broken record, this is a broken record, so I'll be yours forever. This is a broken record, this is a broken record, this is a broken record, you'll always know me better. This is a broken record, this is a broken record, this is a broken
Understand, I get misty just holding your hand and gripping tightly to your fingertips, watching with a nervous stare and wondering when lingered lips would meet again. We'd decrypt the mysteries between all these places that I've visited. This vista is serene, and
I believe the atmosphere was made up when you landed here and froze me in position, thus suspended like a chandelier. Turned my insecurities to wisdom and disbanded fear, until the only thing that I resembled was a man revered. See, I met this planet here with lonely apprehension. Always let the canvas smear and hold me back from living, till I finally advanced some years and told my after vision, you had best be taking chances, merely moping ain't revision. Then I exited a panic year and followed through the months, traded out my bumps and bruises for a solitude and hugs. Went from solemn in a hollow shell to swallowing my tongue, and only skipped an hour past till I was awkwardly in love. Like, oh my darling, to my hand. Oh, my heart is beating out my chest. Ain't this all grand? Ain't this? Skip to later in the year, watching summer turn to fall, watching Halloween approach and losing slumber to it all. It would seem as though impossible, but somehow you would manage to be even more angelic. Something lovely had evolved and I refused to question how. Just smile in euphoria, always entertained, and all the while never bored of ya. Cause everything about you, from your smile to how you spell your name, is absolutely perfect, and I swear I've never felt the same. Everything about you, from your smile to how you spell your name, is absolutely perfect, and I swear I've never felt the same.
This wonder, I know this wonder, I know this wonder. This is that once in a lifetime.
Yeah. Once in a lifetime, a golden opportunity, golden like the sand that you finally took me through. The sea was holding tight my hand while I dipped a toe into the sea. I smiled like an idiot, but you still sorta sleuthing me. Hair up beautifully, considering the future. We were hitting up the candy shop and I felt truly super. Had never seen a place and time that I would stay in place to see that question resting on our minds, like, would you run away with me? Yeah, okay, how about it? We could start a new life, living beach house days and garden view nights, and maybe think back to high school, starting food fights across from all my best friends. Like, y'all are too nice, but now the heart of moonlight hits and we'll just watch the stars dance. Attempt to mimic them until our little hearts can't take any more of that vacant Asian decor. When it breaks, and then we can make for the door and depart fast. Honestly, you look like Mozart sounds. You're a warm embrace compared to the cold hard ground. The chicken noodle soup when I've been fretting sick in bed, it's like expecting death and restlessness and then catching a kiss instead. You're a myth that's said to hide via love, an angel that was once thought to reside in skies above. You're the sand between my toes when the high tide comes. Matter of fact, you're the air that's inside my lungs. You had sand in your hair and your fingernails, trying to find a good spot in the shade. I suggested that we put up all our things for sale. You suggested we just up and run away. I had sweat on my palms and across my face, thinking if we did it, would it go well? I suggested we don't wait even one more day. You suggested that I bring my favorite shells. Well,